cameras are helping police catch speeders in Virginia going 10 miles or more an hour in highway work zones and school zones. It's a $100 ticket. And as more and more localities are using the cameras or talking about using them, we're working for you on if it's really a solution to the speeding problem.
The best way to defeat the camera is to slow down.
These are the cameras that capture the license plates?
These are the cameras that capture the vehicles.
First and foremost, our kids are our most precious resource. It makes sense. It makes people, I think, a little bit more vigilant and a little bit more aware.
We're not trying to play gotcha. We're just trying to slow people down.
A lot of it is just the speed. If it keeps one person from speeding again, I'm okay with it.
Just be patient, be patient around the school zones, be aware, act as if these children are your children.
Well, we're on Lynch Mill Road in front of Alta Vista Elementary School. This is one of the locations in town that we have our school zone speed cameras up. I'm Tommy Merricks. I'm the Chief of Police at Alta Vista Police Department. Technology has been good to us. Body cameras, in-car cameras, they help court cases, they help transparency, and we felt that this technology could be a good thing as well. This one probably sees more speed activity.
And why is that?
Because of the layout of the road, the way that the entrance to the school is set up. We have several, businesses that are located on the feeder roads off of Lynch Mill Road, so it's right much traffic on this road. At our high school, we probably have the biggest amount of walking traffic as any school in Campbell County. So it's very important for that reason.
We're talking about children, and children don't necessarily have the capacity or understanding of how long does it take a motor vehicle to stop. I'm James Ranella, Director of Operations for Campbell County Public Schools. The kids are our most precious resource, and it's our collective responsibility to do what we can to protect them, and then just an understanding, they're learning too. They're learning school safety, bus safety, how to walk across the street, how to walk in a school zone.
So how does this work? These are the cameras that capture the license plates?
These are the cameras that capture the vehicles. While the lights are flashing, the speed limit goes from 35 miles an hour down to 25 miles an hour. So any vehicle that is running 10 or more over the speed limit, which is 35 or over, will be captured, and after review by the police will be cited for the speed violation. The code says that they need to be approved by a police officer. So we'll go up, we have 5 events pending on Bedford Avenue. So we'll click on that. Of course, it's got your time, which is within the times of the school zone on Bedford Avenue. Your speeds, 35 and a 25. The calibration passed. The tag is correct, so we'll accept that one. This one, the speed is 40 and a 25.
40 and a 25. Do you just have to not care that it's a school zone?
It's not, there's not paying attention. Not familiar probably with the consequences of doing it.
And we're not talking about $100. We're talking about life or death.
Exactly. $100 is nothing compared to somebody being hurt.
One of the biggest concerns is just a simple mistake someone makes one day and somebody gets injured or hit. And, with my nephew and niece being one of the ones that walk to and from the building every day, I'm always concerned, someone might come across too quick and not see the student stepping out of the sidewalk, and it wouldn't take much for an accident to happen.
Alta Vista's small, right?
It is.
And your police department's small.
It is.
So what does a system like this mean for a police department that's smaller?
Well, it's a force multiplier. It means that this school zone can be manned even when my officers are busy. And it's also something that's very fair. I mean, these cameras don't know who you are. They don't know what kind of car you drive or what you look like, because they pick up the back ends of the cars. So it's a very fair system. You know, it's no profiling or anything like that. And it's, you know, what's fair for one is fair for the other. So we think it's good technology. The cameras are really good, but there are some times to where, depending on where the sun is and whatever, it doesn't come out good. And like this one has a shadow on it, but you can read it well. So I don't have a problem with that. It's 35 and a 25. This particular one, the tag is very dark. You can faintly make out the tag number, but I'm not comfortable with that, and I would rather give somebody the benefit of the doubt with that, so I'll reject that. When people talk about camera systems and automated systems, they think it's a cash cow. It's not for us. I hope we don't issue any tickets.
Last year, more than 1,600 citations were mailed, but not all of them were paid. Only 945 of those were actually paid, collecting $94,000 for Alta Vista. This program doesn't come at a cost for the town. Ultimate, the company who runs the cameras and systems, gets $25 of each $100 citation, whether it's paid or not.
These programs, even if it's 2 cameras versus 200 cameras, right, you still see a positive effect and reduction in incidents. There's multiple studies out there that show you that there's about a 30% decrease in the severity and the frequency of accidents in municipalities where they have speed enforcement cameras.
You know, arrivals and dismissal times at schools are the most busy times and the riskiest times for pedestrians and for motorists.
How fast have these cameras clocked somebody going through here?
During the school zone, I think the fastest one I can remember is 49.
And what does that mean for these kids that go to school here?
There are studies done. The National Highway Transportation Safety Board has done some studies that speed is exponentially regulated to severity of crashes. Faster people are going, the more dangerous it is for children.
Are there any limitations to what this technology can do?
In terms of limitations on the technology, there's not really a whole lot. Our offering allows you to capture up to 6 lanes of roadway. It is really accurate.
If there's a downside to it, it could be human error. You know, we learn and only hope to get better.
I know Alta Vista Police Department can't have everybody everywhere. If it keeps one person from speeding again, I'm okay with it.
It's not about the money or revenue, it's about slowing people down.
Now, the Virginia law means that the owner of the vehicle gets sent this citation. If the owner wasn't the one driving, they can transfer the liability to the person who was. It's a $100 fine. It's a civil penalty, which means your insurance won't go up and it doesn't go on your DMV driving record. If you don't pay it, though, it could get sent to collections.
There is a lot to discuss here, and we'd like to hear your opinions. Drop a comment below and make sure you hit subscribe to stay up to date with Solutionaries.